Hello and welcome back to Tales of Arise. So I asked a friend and wanted to know for sure, like, am I stuck if I go? I'm not. I don't know how much is left of the game. I assume there's still a decent bit, but it really feels like we're getting near the end. Also, I'm going to make sure I want to do all the content in this game, so I plan to do all of it. As long as nothing's missable. I don't think anything would be. But for now, we may go forward. And assuming I can come back. If I can't, I'm reloading my save. I trust him, though. So, I'm going to do that. But I also... I was so confused about the white, soft, fluffy quest that we have from Gourmet. And the clue I got was check the shops again. All the shops. In the inns, they have unique items, so I'm going to have to go around and do that. Try to find this thing that I don't know.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shionne is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shionne doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dahna's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shionne in Pillaging. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renan would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
I guess, because he saw it, or he had to kill his friend because they were fighting for the crown contest or whatever, and he was kind of forced to. So he'd be more upset than most. Oh, I got stuck there. About being lied to about what the crown contest means. Because clearly it meant nothing to the actual Renans either. Well, the ones in the
How you holding up?
Weren't in the know.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shionne's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shionne wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shionne doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shionne what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams. But a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Good. Good, Alphen. Good, Kisara. Oh, I forgot to talk to them after. Let's take back what's been stolen from us. I wonder what awaits us on the other side once all of the pieces have been assembled. Oh no. Earn well?
Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shionne's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shionne's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Oh, that Hoodle smile, too. It'd be nice if everyone came together to support each other. Hold on. Did I even... I did do the double save. Okay, good. I was a little worried there. Just so I don't overwrite it, I'm gonna do that. And delete the... yeah.
Did you know?
You mean about Shionne?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined.
Yeah.
It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her, no matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shionne, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shionne. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
He would totally pat you on the back. You sound just like him now. Stay focused, Alphen. We got stuff to do. It's not gonna do anyone good if we let ourselves get overwhelmed by what's going on. Okay.
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Dahnans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too, to think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shionne.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dahna and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water.
You sound like Alphen.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shionne. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Dahnans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
That was a very
Yeah.
tall wall.
I think you may be right about that.
Oh. Well, speaking about the world ending, that's what I'm gonna play next. Whenever this game's done, I'm
Everyone
playing.
well rested?
I'm playing World Ends with Neo
let's
World
go.
Ends with you,
We depart for Lenegus.
which is gonna be interesting. Now, do I depart for Lenegus? Are you gonna lock me out? No. Okay. Because before that, there are a few things I'd like to do. Because I don't know when I'll be able to come back. I'm assuming I'll still be able to teleport or something, but for now, in my head, it seems kind of unlikely. So I would like to try to see if Bibliophile is ready and find Gordeno's stuff. So I need to go to all the inns and check their shops, apparently. And I'd like to try to... I don't know how these camp updates work, but I'd like to get everyone's scenes that we have so far. I don't know. We won't do too much. I really want to take off in this episode, so we're going to take off as fast as we possibly can. I see. So I went to 2 inns so far, and it's been different food items here. So we're looking for white fluffy. White, soft, and fluffy. And I've been to Ulzebek and Sisladen, so Vicent. We'll check the inn here. Also, they seem to have other new stuff. Well, not new stuff, but stuff
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I think these might be the only places to grab some of these. Milk. Like, I have not found milk for a long time, and I need it for quite a few of my things, so I'm going to buy 30 of those. That's not fluffy. It's white and soft. I mean, soft drink. Sometimes. Wait. Oh, I have that lure. Okay.
This might go well.
And then Nia's in.
What?
They really like. I really wish we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
To see what you make.
They keep saying that. You're the one making it. Right. Oh, I can get milk here too. We already know we have 70 rice. We already know that was one of the white soft fluffies. Eggs, I would assume they are, but we already have 4 in it.
You're the one making it.
Done there. Thistlin? In. I bet it's in Pillaging.
We've reached our destination.
All right, how about you? Wheat, milk, egg. Oh yeah. The thickness, yeah. It's tofu. I'm gonna buy a bunch of them. It's gotta be. Guess we'll find out in a second, but.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Deliver the materials to Gordeno. We did it. Okay. Pelagian. This is the one time we've done a Gordeno quest that we weren't able to
Always
finish.
good to be back in familiar territory.
Right away. Hey, sir.
Yes.
Well, it's about time. This should be everything the recipe asks for. Yes, I see here. I see rice here. Spices, rat pygmy, and... Is this that other white, soft, and fluffy thing?
Right.
Yeah, it's called tofu. Apparently you make it by taking the liquid from soybeans and solidifying it.
Very nice.
Oh, fascinating. Can't wait to see how it tastes. I know, I'm really curious. I had a lot of trouble bringing this stuff back without Shionne stealing it and eating it.
Yes.
Well, here's the recipe. Go ahead and fix this mabo curry so we can find out why it was
Right.
forbidden. Right, we'll get right on
Just
it.
a minute.
Hold your horses, Alphen. I'll decide how much spice we put in it. If we let you decide, it'll tear a hole through our stomachs. So he hasn't dialed it down, despite the feeling pain? Fine. I mean, I like spicy food too.
Great.
All right, it's all done. I made sure to give Shionne an extra large serving. Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa, wait, why is it crunchy? This is
Yes.
exalting, fulfilling, liberating. Absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. This masterpiece is surely the key to realizing world
Great.
peace. So basically, you really like it, is what I'm getting here. Great. Then let's also go ahead and... Oh, you're already eating, huh, Shionne? Delicious. I love how the different spices complement each other, and the soft, mild tofu gives it a nice texture.
Hey.
Don't you think it tastes great too, Alphen?
Wait.
Oh no, this is bad.
Oh?
Bad? I thought you liked spicy food. This is really bad. Forgive me, Shionne. This is absolutely... Stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Embarrassing indeed.
Amazing.
That was great. I'm sorry, but it's hard to put into words just how good this tastes. It makes me want to get up and jump for joy. Oh, now you're starting to understand what I've been trying to teach you. I never would have imagined that such an overwhelming dish could ever exist. I can already feel myself getting addicted to it.
Yes.
Now I see. This may very well be why it was branded a forbidden recipe in ages past. Perhaps even great wars were fought over it. Or perhaps not. Likely not, the more I think about it. Better make sure you don't eat too much of this stuff, Shionne, or you might regret it. I'll be fine. Besides, I prefer to eat it with bread, so...
What?
So what? What difference does that make? Makes the spice go away?
Very nice.
I feel completely and utterly satisfied. I can leave this realm with no regrets. Having now visited each of the realms, I'm not sure where to travel next. But I sense fate shall bring us together again one day. Until next time, farewell. I'm guessing he's going to Lenegus, and that is why
Alphen,
I was told to get this out of the way.
bread with marble curry.
She is, and God, pillaging, can you just not?
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Shionne, you're hooked on that stuff.
Oh, that's all the lines we got. I should still check the inn here in case we have new stuff, because we searched all the other ones.
That was
All
quite
right.
the little adventure
We walked a few feet. Oh, you had tofu too. Okay. Anything else? Emerald stuff is worse. Okay. Nothing new. I do need life bottles. I used all 15. I don't know how, but
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
we did. We did. And we have the top weapons. I actually have the best book I can have now. So I'm wondering if Bibliophile's okay because of that. I think we're good. And I just want to check this quick. I go to enhancements and then go to the bottom to see these, which ones I have 5s of. So we have thermal rock, null freeze, null curse, recover CP, stat boost, item drop up, penetration. Still missing revival. I'd really like that. That's okay. I'm assuming we're going to get these eventually. I haven't seen a single regenerative crystal. And there's nothing here to transfer over unless I wanted to like get coup de grace, but that's fine. All right, we're all updated there. Let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quests. Some of these feel like they have to be easy. We can't do Spirit Temple. We can't do... Oh, we haven't checked Essaluva Forest. I do want to check that, because if we can fight it, I'd like to get it out of the way. Anything that's level 50 or above is literally just a waste of time right now, so I won't do that. It's like Fog Warl, whatever. I can't... Yeah. Burning Blood, whoa. Sushi recipe. 36,000... I really don't think I'm supposed to be there. Same with Spirit Temple. Okay, so we can basically check... Oh, I haven't checked the Zoogle Swarm either. That enemy might be at level for me. So I would like to check that along with the Essaluva Forest. Then Bibliophile, and then we leave. All right. Now this thing over here...
It's gigantic.
I'd say we're about evenly matched.
Oh, thank you. 42. Okay, we can fight this. Just get you out of the way.
Know what's good for you.
Not weak to any element. None of them are. They're just weak to flying, so Shionne... I'm going to go for the little ones first.
I'm only getting started.
Burn in hell. Swallow dance.
Good, that broke them all.
This one isn't normal.
Do it. Shionne, get toasty.
Burn strike.
Right.
Well, the little ones are weak.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Free damage there. Oh, you're the only one left.
I could do without this. In a bind.
Oh, that's painful. I'm just going to heal up myself. Okay, and then... Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, it's disappearing. I couldn't get close enough
Bring you down.
to Mystic Art. Damn it.
Here's a healing art. Let's tear him up. First aid.
There we go.
Burn.
Radiant blood here.
Vacuum blades.
Here, let me help.
Oh, we haven't done Incineration Wave yet.
I really owe you one. Resonate with the earth. Rending thrust.
Thrilling performance.
Now you see what I watch this. On your knees. I'm on it.
Freeze Lancer!
Severing Lancer. Now.
Core break.
Really.
Take it down!
Hurricane thrust. Searing did you hear it now?
Searing flame!
Incineration Wave?
Incineration wave.
Oh.
Not in your dreams!
But, oh,
Healing circle!
Dragon
Far
shell.
enough!
Can you take it?
I need to heal.
You're mine! I'm all done!
Oh, okay.
I'll heal you all!
Interesting.
Here I come.
Don't be in that either.
What a relief. Dragon shell. Burn.
Tough field!
Soaring blast. Ready and ready. Soaring
Hey.
light sphere. Burn in hell. On your
I like using that to close the gap on the boss.
Radiant
armor won't save you. Resonate with the earth. Swallow blade. Super swallow again.
Mega ray!
Eat
Amazing.
Demon fang.
Dragon shot? There we go.
Demon's descent. Flashing fang. Beckons into everlasting
That'll bring you down!
Demon fang. Negative gate.
Ooh. That count as a boost break?
Outstanding form! Damn it! Back into the
Okay, it's gonna summon
By the power of water!
or throw rocks, one of the two.
Dragon swarm.
Radiant pierce!
It was nice while I played with the earth.
Piercing blast!
It's too high up.
Try to
Incredible
dodge!
power.
Here, let me help!
Alright, La, you're getting nothing done here. Oh,
That's my cue!
Dragon shell.
Shut him down.
Spear.
I missed it.
Death blossom.
Freeze Lancer!
Wind. Hurricane thrust. I can't move.
Oh, I was just trying to get Rinwell in.
Lockout rod magic!
Imbue this vanquished soul
Let me
with
help!
life.
Ooh,
Hydration orb!
Jesus. Oh, which one is that? Freeze Lance. It's a level 3? Interesting. To perform it, one art must be charged while the other art must be cast. Oh, it combines spread and crossblade. Okay. Interesting. So I can't, like... I don't know what that exactly means. I could charge crossblade and then cast spread and then Maelstrom happens? I can't just hit it here?
Pierce evoke! Artists require complete focus! Will this help? Oh, violet darting wind!
Let me charge crossblade
Field!
and then instead of that I'll put spread on and cast it.
What would I do without you? Searing flame! Reload! Here, let me help!
Oh, it just turns it into that.
Sighted!
I'm sorry, I was so distracted by that. She has such an interesting combat setup. I've been enjoying learning her stuff.
I didn't think you had it in you.
Focus. There'll be time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
Inside me. Yours to be let free.
Yeah, boost break.
Dance in the
Total
wind!
devastation.
Air thrust!
Negative gate.
Here!
Incineration wave.
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Illuminate the
Air
dark!
pressure.
Healing storm!
Dragon
Holy
swarm.
river! Holy land! Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. Hold on to your art.
Resonate with
Here I
the earth.
come.
That move!
Dragon swarm. Here comes the big one.
Oh, yep.
Radiant pierce!
Okay.
Eat confiscated!
Damn it.
Mega ray! I never miss!
What's friendly and what's not?
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Because sometimes I have no idea what's friendly. Okay, bye. I am going to turn that in right away. Hidden Dwarf. The guy who was fleeing, scared. And we were sarcastically being
astral
like,
energy
oh
was
no.
incredible.
I
It's
gave
the
it
end of the
everything
world.
I had.
That was quite the little adventure.
Hey, are all the flying Zoogles gone now? That's right. We didn't leave a single one standing. It's true. Guess when you make her mad, she can really take it out on Zoogle hordes.
Hey!
Don't give him any ideas, Alphen.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's awesome. Thank you so much. That's Laws. I'll never forget what you've done for the rest of my days. Okay, calm down. When I think about it, those Zoogles were actually pretty cute. I feel a little bad in hindsight. Oh no. The Boomy Zoogle mascot craze. Okay, we getting some bomb stuff? Oh, please be more bullets. The last shot does even more damage. She can hold more ammo. I'm buying that right away. That's actually very good. Advanced fire art that drops a fireball onto the battlefield for... Okay. And I can get this. And this is 50 penetration, so we might as well go for it. Everyone's done. Sure, I'm just clicking now. You're done. Increased boost from downs, sure. And wow, she had quite a bit too. AG restored from critical hits. You don't hit as often. Increased down damage. Evade distance. Now I want do more damage while charged. Huh. All right, that's out of the way. We are going to Estaluva. Oh, wrong one. To see if we can do the other one quick. Okay, I forgot I had to go down from the top to get here on the bottom left. Yeah. Oh no, coughing fit coming. Fight it.
Guess I misread the landing.
Free healing light. And we might as well pick this up. My food's super almost out. That's fine.
You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
That's not the Gigant. And the way she said that is probably too high level. It is the Gigant. Oh, 43.
Let's see what you've got.
Two of them. Weak to Dohalim. Oh, we got a good setup here then. Weak to his Fleetfoot. Probably want Kisara in, actually. Alright, we're gonna do this. Oh, nope. And switching Kisara.
Get out of this!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
Burn in hell! This one's mine! Begin! Bash my blade! Hurricane strike!
To incineration.
Incineration wave! Here I come! Lewis Penumbra!
She has a lot of new moves.
Stand back. I'll trip it up. Glacial fire! Lightning strike! Demon Fang! Here goes!
Oh. Wow, they do not have that much health. Oh, guard. Oh.
Hold on to your art. Here I come. I never miss.
Lacerating tempest. Regenerate.
Oh, that was dumb.
Flame. Swarm. Look sharp.
Oh, half health.
Lightning tiger blade. Wind.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Strike. It's too much.
Resuscitation.
Oh, that hurt.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free for the wicked.
Did I just break him again?
Guess I had to use it.
Not in your dreams.
Try this. Here goes. Rotating pile.
0.
Unadulterated fury.
Yeah, Shionne's dead.
A new lease on life.
Okay.
Light. Okay. Here I go.
Hold on. Why do you have green legs? Oh, because you're currently slowed.
Burning strike. Glacier that move.
Here comes a big one. Can't get out of this. Time to let it rip.
That should be a boost break, right?
Eternal devastation.
Oh, he's in over limit. That's why.
Swordblade Alpha. Down. You're on. You're mine. Everlasting dark.
God, we're dying so bad. Yeah.
Send here.
Come on! You have to hold on! Ready to go! Here goes! Glacial
Oh,
spear.
that's friendly.
I let my
That's
guard
friendly.
down.
Okay. Damn, you guys,
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
guys hurt. I need to be dodging more, but
Arctic, here's a healing arc.
oh, I completely failed there. Let's try again.
I used them to stop you dying.
Negative gate.
I'll bring you back from Death's
Sword
Abyss.
Rain Alpha. They smite with blackened
Not
blade.
too far away.
I can carve through armor. Take this. To train
Here's a healing arc.
Rending you.
Every time.
Eternal devastation. Try harder.
There we go.
This one's all
This
Oh,
one
he just keeps going.
Make it in time.
Got to get Shionne up.
I can't lose.
Dragon Swarm.
Confiscated.
Vacuum blade.
Nothing gets by me.
Healing circle.
Make it rain.
Rena.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Here's a healing
All right, this is gonna be way easier now.
Rotating pile driver.
This one's mine.
Vacuum blade.
By the
Now
power of
you've gone and
flame.
ticked me
Finish
off.
without a trace.
Far enough. Glacial Pyre.
Breath of life.
Beast of
Companion.
This one.
Radiant Dracula. I'm all stocked up.
Shattering.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher.
I'll heal you all.
Piercing Roar.
Rising Wyvern.
Healing circle.
Take
Rising
this.
Phoenix.
And
Just like that, I'm back in it.
all yours, Kisara.
Ah! On guard.
Down on the ground.
Aw, too shy
No
to come
further.
over.
Try
Here,
this.
let me
Ooh,
help.
boost break.
Turret.
By the power of flame.
Bathed in blood.
Without a
Rending you
trace.
apart. This one's
Oh,
all
okay.
You picked the wrong
Can't break them.
It looks like we made a mess.
Another incantation ruined.
This one's mine.
Lightning. Down.
Guard. You're not guarding at all.
Evil.
I can't heal you forever.
There you go.
Glacial Fire.
I'm all stocked up. Lightning.
I'm holding guard right now. Oh,
Dragon Swarm.
Mega ray.
there we go. I'm holding it and it's just not going off.
You apart.
Benedict,
Prepare to be sealed.
Where are you going?
This one's mine.
You cannot attack.
my fault.
You cannot guard right after you attack. It's one or the other, I think.
Regenerate.
Like right here, I guarded right after I swung, but
Our arts are being interrupted.
Much obliged.
it's not going off.
You know Renans and Dahnans have unique ways of...
Glacial.
Tell me about it later.
Can you do
Beast
what?
Assault. I'll take you all on. Ha!
I need to practice
Flare
you more.
Demolisher.
Tempest. Catapult.
In
a bind.
Flame of fury.
Oh, we're out of CP.
Glacial spear.
Sonic
Here's
spear.
evil.
Soaring blast.
All right, CP it. Orange gel.
Out of the woods.
I let my guard down.
Dance on the wind. I'll grind you
By
into
the power
dust.
of flame. Vanish
I'll
without a
face
trace.
you. My reach is in your face.
There we go.
The tempest engulfs you.
Dodge, dodge.
Strike. Do it.
I'm mashing that.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
It wasn't so bad.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
I certainly. I always feel bad when I'm just getting flung around like that. But I don't know. If you haven't played and you're just watching, trust me. If you play
We've reached
yourself
our destination.
on hard mode, these animation locks get you killed a lot. If you have
Right.
played, you probably understand. Make any progress in your investigation yet? The issue has already been taken care of. Your people shouldn't hear any more of that loud roaring. Damn, you guys work fast. Thanks. Sadly, I still haven't had time to put those drinks together. Fret not. However, please indulge me in this one question. It's my understanding that Deadheim wasn't always so abrasive, yet you continued to stand by him. Why was that? That's a good question. There was definitely a part of me that wanted to rein him in, as he was getting more and more extreme. But I think maybe part of me also thought that if I stuck around, maybe one day we'd be able to screw around again, like we used to.
You don't say.
And so you remained by his side, hopeful that things would one day be like the good old days, so to speak. It wasn't anything that romantic. I simply couldn't cut my losses and move on. No, I understand that. I, for one, am of the mind that one shouldn't sever their ties with others. At least whenever possible. I take it you speak of it from experience, huh? Not that I'm surprised. This whole world's full of sob stories everywhere you look. Thanks for listening, though. I was getting lost in my own misery before you came along, but talking with you helped a bit. Well, thank you for answering me. I know that sometimes these things are easier to discuss with someone distance from the matter in question. Oh, I just couldn't read that one. You really are carrying a lot inside you, aren't you? Come by again some other time. I'll make sure to have a drinks so we can talk. I would like that. Quite like that. I look forward to that day. Actually, before you go, I've got one last request. I want you to meet Deadeye's mom sometime. She lives in town. I'm sure if she saw the blazing sword and his pals, that'd cheer her up. Me, I can't stand to face her after letting Deadeye go out like that.
Agreed.
Very well. Oh, that was him. And when the opportunity presents itself, we shall pay a visit. Another artifact. Are you saying that she has a quest? Oh, she does.
A feast for the senses.
Sure. Before I forget, because I always seem to forget. Artifacts. Lucky cat. SP boost. That's great. 20% SP boost in battle. Okay, because we're not getting very much. It's very hard. Outside of side quests, it's hard to get skills. All right. We'll go pick up our quest, see if it's difficult or not. We're still going on that ship, damn it. No matter what it takes. But this is kind of a side questy episode. I'd like to clear up what I can before I move on.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Or
Sounds
just
like our
nag
cue
at
to
me.
step in and help.
Looks like he's not coming home today either.
Why?
Pardon me, ma'am. What seems to be the problem? Well, a black owl I was looking for has flown off somewhere.
Oh,
An owl? You kept one as a pet?
yes.
That's right. She used to be so attached to my son. It's one of the few things he left behind after he passed away in all the turmoil in the city. If I've lost that owl forever, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Oh, it's not... It's not for you to apologize for. I'm sorry for laying that on you when we just met. We'll go search for it. Rinwell, surely you and Hoodle could track down this owl. Could you not? Maybe. You know, I think Hoodle must just be able to do it. You mean might just be able to? Madam, would you entrust us with finding your son's missing owl? I can't guarantee we'll find it, but there may be hope yet. You think so? Oh, thank you. Before we take off, may I ask you if you have anything that your son used to wear? Perhaps if he sees something it's fond of, or has a familiar scent, it'll be more inclined to approach us.
Yes.
I do. Go on
My
and take this
thanks.
with you. Much obliged. And with that, we shall commence our search. Wait, you're a Renan, aren't you? Are you sure it's all right for you to be helping a Dahna like me? Madam, do you have any reservations about soliciting help from me? It is an awkward situation for us both, I understand. In any case, we shall be back. Black eye patch. Wait, Owl Sanctuary. Isn't that my... Owl Forest. Oh, it's a different thing.
Say I'm impressed. You're making promises too freely. And that last exchange.
Niaz is beset with grief. As a responsible Renan, it falls to me to extend my hand.
I don't think
Hold on.
it should be your burden to take on.
Okay, I just wanted to check in here because we haven't been in here since. Where does this go, sir? Remains of Almadria's castle. There's risk of collapsing. Okay. Never mind. Do we even know where this quest is? Oh. Oh, it's right there. Wow. This quest has very little reward, so it's probably not very difficult. Oh. Oh. It's like right down the road.
Yeah.
Poodle says Poodle says the owl saw a black owl flying out west earlier.
I see.
Oh, this isn't the owl. If it flew west from here, could it perhaps be staying at the Owl Forest? Oh yeah, when you put it all together, it definitely might be. Only one way to find out. Okay. Wait, is there any dialogue? No. Two?
Well,
He's not sure which it could be, but the Owl King says these 3 new owls arrived recently. I think it's pretty clear. Jet black female. I don't know why. Did you think I wouldn't know? Is this supposed to be difficult? She also said she. This is the only female, and it's jet black.
oh,
She seems to be responding to the eye patch. I guess you're right. Yes, without a doubt. I'm relieved to see her alive and well.
yeah.
He says he hates to see her go, but he understands the situation. Wait, you can understand them? But Alphen and Shionne were fake interpreting. Apparently our friend here was only visiting anyway, so it's okay to bring her home. He appreciates us looking after his fellow owls, as always, and says he wants to give us a present. Looks like we get to take one of these things home with us?
I see.
I see. Well, bigger isn't always necessarily better with these things. What say you all? Big basket or little basket? Uh-oh. I'm gonna trust Dohalim here. Bigger isn't always better. Little
Really?
basket. What's this thing?
What?
That is a very special medicine. One that offered as a sign of friendship. Otherwise known as an Omega Elixir. The Owl King hopes we'll put it to good use in our journey, whether it's to heal a dire injury or to sell it for extra money.
My thanks.
Very thoughtful of him. With it, we can afford to buy new works of art.
Hey.
Hey, wait a second. He also suggests that we bring the basket back to the owl's mom as a souvenir for where she's been.
Who?
I wonder if they hate having to say goodbye.
Well,
She said she'll fly home and bring the basket herself. She wants us to go ahead and tell the mother she'll be coming home. That says it all. Let's make our way back. Yes, let's. This went on for a while. Okay, that reward's not bad. I kind of wonder what
those
the
three
other one
seem
was.
to get along so well.
No, let's.
Was it really right for them to separate?
It was his choice, and he ultimately chose the lady over his friend. I can only hope this helps her in her recovery.
Perch seems to be full. Why is this like this? I'm still missing 6 owls. Damn it. Oh well. Back to Nia's. Oh god, it's gonna take a minute. Okay, is she? Oh, she was not appearing. Just the people I was looking for. I wanted to tell you something. Look at this. When I woke up one morning, I found not just 1 owl waiting for me, but 3.
Huh?
Huh. 3 of them. So the other 2 came back with their son's owl as well. So it would appear, yes. Plus, they also kindly brought this nice big basket with them. There was food for making sandwiches inside. My son must have remembered how I used to make them for him all the time. He was always so busy, it was the one thing he'd ever eat. Apparently because he could do so with just 1 hand. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really glad for you, miss. Madam, If you don't mind my asking, what was your son's name?
Yes.
Deadime. He used to run some sort of gang. The Darkwings, I think they used to call it. We already knew this. Bayfon told us to go talk to his mom. Deadime. I told him it was too dangerous, but he wouldn't listen. Then one day he vanished without a trace. He wasn't the most thoughtful son, that's for sure. I see. I had a sneaking suspicion that was perhaps the case. Oh, you knew him. How funny. I wonder if fate brought us together somehow. Am I fate? My son loved the legends about the old Darkwings. That's why he kept this black owl as a pet. Ever since he found it, they were inseparable. It was the only real friend that he had. Well, him and Bayfon. Still, those two were the only ones my son used to open up to. The other owls are alive and well, at least. I'm sure they're carrying on his vision. You know, these 3 owls are just like the legend. There was the hero and their 2 followers, and together they formed the Darkwings. So this... God, that laugh. So this little one really is keeping the Darkwings alive. I'm so happy to see that.
So then...
We'd best be off, madam. We've got our work cut out for us if we don't want this heroic little owl to put us to shame. Wait, I haven't thanked you all for everything you've done. If only there was some way I could repay you. I know, I'll give you this basket. Hopefully it'll come in handy one way or another. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. Please take good care, Madam Giselle. Okay. Oh. Lots of stuff. There we go. We got a new title. Increase max AG. Art cast mobility. That's always good. Let's go for this first. What was I working on over here? Yeah, we'll put that one on hold. I want this.
I still can't believe Deadime was caring for these owls. Maybe he really was a nice guy once.
People are not born immutable. They change. And not always for the better.
This time it was for the better, though.
Indeed.
Oh my god, he's back. He has another quest for me.
You
Apparently
see
I'm
anybody
doing
around here who could use our help?
We
full
can't
quest
chase after
line.
every...
I guess.
Looks like there's still a lot of work to be done in Niaz. Bayfon? Oh, it's you. It's true, we lost a lot of good people. You know what they say, Lenegus wasn't built in a night. Lately, it feels like that recovery is further away than ever. Why, did something happen? There was this light that crashed from the sky with a loud boom. I had to investigate it, obviously, so I sent a guy out, but he hasn't come back. Was there anyone else with him? No, there wasn't. Just a guy named Torvin. We're obviously short on people, so I couldn't afford to dispatch more for something potentially dangerous. But he's my right-hand man and helps run the reconstruction here. Although at this point, it feels like sending him out did the opposite. I'm scared he's gonna die on my watch, too.
Alright.
We won't let that happen. We'll find him and bring him back. I don't want to bother you all with. It's okay, we have to go check out that light anyway. Judging from the astral energy here, I'd say it's in that tower at the top of the mountain. So not too far from here. Great. Let's get to work. How did she do that? Oh, I should tell you where he went, huh? Farewell, mage.
Did anyone notice Bayfon acting a little strange?
I guess he was. Maybe the anxiety's getting to him.
Can happen. The tower on top of the what? Right here. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go up here quick and see. This is kind of what I thought we were gonna have. We have that spirit temple.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
This is where the light fell? What's with this tower? Is it a den and relic?
No idea. But the astral energy is getting stronger here. The light's definitely in this area. Even if it is an agent from Lenegus, I'll blow them away with my astral arts.
It's hard to tell because they're not all unified, but it feels like the lights are just meant to be done late game. You guys are new, aren't you? What are you? 39 dual blades. I mean, they look like the ones I fought before. I'm gonna flee.
Healing, let the marksman handle this.
I probably should fight them, but
Okay, guys, think it's time to run.
Leave the agile ones to me.
assuming I can still run past them. Oh, you're new
Someone
too?
being attacked?
We have to save them.
Uh-oh.
I won't let them get hurt.
Sure. 66 Silk Feather.
Another incantation ruined. Can you take it?
I don't feel like I'm supposed to do this yet.
I never miss. Eat this.
Can we even take these down?
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Behold,
Oh.
the Earth's pulse. Tectonic fission. Reflect on thy sin.
Yeah, we're barely doing anything. I mean, I'll still try to do this, but I really want to get to the story in this one. Is it not going to happen?
I can carve through.
I killed him. I don't want to waste too much time because they were just birds, but looks like you're not hurt anywhere. That's good. Are you Torvin? Yeah, that's me. But who are you all? I see Renan's with you. Do you work for them? You're trying to liquefy the rest of the survivors, aren't you? Stay back.
Well,
Relax. Oh, you have nothing to worry about. We're just... You look like a Dahnan, but you use astral arts. Are you a Renan in disguise? Oh, no, I'm Dahnan, just like you. I'm from Cyslodia, and...
Why you?
Don't lie to me. There's no such thing as Dahnans who use astral arts. You're a monster.
Why you?
What'd you just call her? Stay away. Dick.
I guess.
Don't pay him any mind, Rinwell. He's just a little rattled, is all. You must have surprised him with your magic.
yeah.
Right. Plus, we all know what happened with Almadria. He probably can't be helped. Can't help but be paranoid. I know. Anyway, now that he's safe, we can focus our attention on that light. Right, of course. Nice going, idiot. Real smooth. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go a little over on this episode because I'm going to. I really, really want to go take that ship. Guys, can I? Oh shit.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Okay, yeah, they evened out the path here. You can totally go in here. But there's no way I'm gonna be able to. Just no way. Sell. No. I need to use this campfire. Get my CP back. I'm gonna walk in there and see what it looks like, but then we're leaving.
That's a pretty tall tower we're looking at climbing. We better eat now, cause who knows when we'll get to next.
True.
But don't worry. If anything happens on the way up, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
Good to know.
Nope. Ah. And he's trying. Mabo curry, we finally got that. Attack up large.
This flavor. Why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Increase cooking effect by 30% once remaining. Oh, right. When remaining time is unlisted.
Mind if
Law.
I join you, Law? Hey, Law. About what you said before.
When?
You were telling me how there were things you wished you could have asked your dad. If you want, you can always come to me with your questions.
What brought this on all of a sudden? Don't I already lean on you enough as it is?
Still, there's plenty you would want to ask him if he was still alive, right?
I mean, yeah, but I think you'll have a hard time answering any of them, if I'm being honest.
How come?
I mean, the stuff I want to ask him about is, like, how he met my mom and how he won her over. Stuff like that. Anyway, not really something you can help with, right?
You're right. Sorry, Law. I can't even begin to imagine how to help with that.
You're telling me. I just wish there was someone experienced I could ask about this kind of stuff.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he was definitely that.
You're closer.
Let's make sure to kick ass tomorrow, too.
So talking about Renmal. 100%.
I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna step in here and see what...
Stairs. Which way do we go?
I say up. I sense presences below us, but not as large.
Up it is, then.
Up it is then. This leads down to a whole nother area. I just wanted to take a look at... Holy hell. This just keeps going. Tower of the Wind Spirit. So this is literally... I have a very strong feeling this is how you get their mystic arts. Rinwell's mystic art, and then the Spirit Temple in the other place for Dohalim. And I need to be like level 60 for that. So we know of it. We know we can get in it now, so I'm gonna call that good. Other than that, Nia's quest is apparently not updated yet, so I think we're good to go. Caleglia. That's it. For like
Finally.
a 15-minute.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
All right. I really hope I'm able to come back. It's bugging me not knowing 100% how this is gonna work, but that's why I kind of want to go forward. I want to see how this works and be able to prepare myself. There was no warning, so I'm assuming we can take the starship back and forth.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Zephyr.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall
Zephyr.
Knights.
Huh?
Oh.
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
I would have called it
Not
Zephyr.
sure I'm completely convinced, but... Well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegus and make the Renans finally leave Dahna alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shionne's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right, and let's go.
Okay. Fall Knights, Fall Knights, Fall Knights. Gotta say it 3 times. Oh. And we're off. I did not think I'd be going to space in this game. They're farther out than I thought.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. it does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Dahnans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Okay, what if that breaks though? Does anyone know how to fly this?
Everything okay, Shionne? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.
Of course. You remember the talk we had? Seems like we just need to talk to all the party members. I will do that, and then we will probably have to end.
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegis? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me though, you too have a history with Lenegis. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so it won't advance until I talk to him.
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like back then? You know, before you came to Dahna.
Let's just say, I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean, they experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or something. Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched, helplessly complicit in their pain. I thought things couldn't get any worse, but then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse.
Oh, we've seen those.
Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend. Sure, I survived, but with the knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about saving only ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction, then that has to include saving each other as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, Shionne. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. Now I see it. The true nature of our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Dahnan victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this. Together.
Ooh. This is a good line. Wow, this place, there's not much going on around here. It's an empty table. Oh, good, you guys are together. That makes this easy.
Hey, Alphen, listen to this! So Law and I were just talking and...
Hey, shut up!
What's got Law all flustered?
Only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renan technology. It got me to Dahna in one piece, remember?
300 years ago.
Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alphen, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alphen. It's just wrong, okay?
Gotcha. I'm with Law. It is a little scary, especially since like this was a moss-covered, rusty ship until we grabbed it. But 300 years of... What's going on there? 300 years of this? I don't know. Yeah, see, this place is totally empty. I thought they meant when they said, like, check out the facilities, there'd be something, but... Oh, stasis pods. Oh, we got these.
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Interesting.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. That should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? But that mean... you were inside for 300 years?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
How'd you wake
That's
up?
definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but... Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence, and needing to learn what it entailed?
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now, and those still to come. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Dahnans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I know. But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
Good speech. It's been a long and winding road getting here, but in the end, I'm glad we all met. Yeah. You guys are basically a family at this point. Are you still worried? No, why would you think that? Okay. We'll seize our future by our own hands. Well, I obviously have to split it here. I'm hoping that we can just jump right into whatever we're doing on Lenegus. I have no idea what to actually expect. Like, are we going to land outside of it? Is there going to be, like, a city that we go through? Like, I have no idea how we're proceeding or what we're going to find. But it's going to be interesting, I assume. And let me just double check the map. As of right now, we cannot teleport all around. So, unless some crazy nonsense happens, I think we're safe to leave these be. I forgot to do bibliophile. I just remembered. I'm assuming I still didn't even have the right book for her anyway. I don't know what book she needs. Oh, I can't even check. Weapons. I really don't know what book she needs, but I've made all but like 2 of them, I think. So we'll see. We'll just turn it in later, whenever we can go back. Other than that, we are, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests. 2 of them are very late game, probably. 3 of them. 4 of them. And 2 are completely unknowns, so I don't know. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.